Hey y'all, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. I decided to come on. Let's get some messages to see what the Most High God has for the collective. There's a lot of mad people out there, of course. Most High God, Mother and Father of Righteousness, I'm asking that you come through for the collective and myself, giving us messages of clarity. Speak over me, speak through me, and give me messages that are needed to be told at this time. I'm asking that every spiritual blocker, every spiritual negative being be removed. You know, God, bring in the right people to hear the message and remove anyone else who does not appreciate the message. Ashe. And God, thank you for everything you continue to do for myself and the collective. Continue to bring us, uh, um, just remove us from our negativity, Most High, please, because, so tired of it. I really am. I really am. But anyway, let's get some messages. I'm gonna do straight tarot, and then I'll confirm with the deck. Okay, so let's see. What's happening? Thank you. All right. So I see that even though you could be going through a lot, you know there's still pain here that you're like trying to get through. Even though it could be a lot, what I'm seeing here is that maybe there could be a time where whatever you're going through or whatever you went through, whatever pain you went through, God is clearing away, and the negative energy that was sent out to you, there's someone who has to pay for the consequences of their action. So with the Sun card, the Six of Wands and the Sun card is God basically saying, keep moving forward. You will be given to, because there is a lot of anger here with the five of wands energy is someone who could be like very negative. It's a whole lot of negative energy that someone is having. Um, it's someone who's conflicted in their emotion, very immature acting. This is someone who can't believe what's happening. Tower card is here is giving me that someone can't believe, like, I can't believe what's happening. Um, yeah, they can't believe what's happening. So we got the Ten of Cups. There is someone who is emotionally, what's this? Clarify this. So someone's trying to heal, but they're having a misunderstanding. Like someone don't want to understand something that's over. With the Death card, is giving me that emotionally, someone's still trying to gain passion for what they want, but they're having a misunderstanding. This fire sign, he could be in this phase of trying to like manifest something. Clarify the star. You know, I'm not seeing this person. I'm not seeing it pay off. I'm seeing here, maybe clarify this, ancestors. Someone wants to tell you the truth. Someone feels like nothing they did was worth it. And it's just someone who's having to realize that a cycle is over with the World card. Someone don't want to walk away, but they know that they know the truth. They know that the cycle is over. So with the Page of Wands, the Hierophant, someone could be disappointed that the cycle is over. This is someone who's gaining clarity. It's you who's like, maybe you could feel left out in the cold, but I feel like you're balancing things at this time. Like God is clearing the way for you, even though you may feel like you're going through some sort of difficult time financially. There is, Four of Pentacles is saying, clarify the Four of Pentacles. Someone who's unsure, like there could be, clarify the Page of Swords. Someone's unsure of how to approach you when you pretty much release somebody. So you release the person, but they're unsure of how to be in your energy. And it's because the Ten of Swords is showing me that it's over. It's over. Someone wants to come towards you, but they can't. It will end painfully for this person to even try to like come towards you. It would be a painful. It would be very painful for this person to come towards you, and someone knows it's over. But with the Eight of Wands, like someone's wanting to take action and communicate with you. Someone could be trying to figure out their options when it comes to you. It's someone who's very, very obsessed with connecting to you because of what you're going to be stepping into in the future. Okay? It's you like pulling through a cycle that is very toxic. It's people who want to latch on to you, who are toxic. It's like jealousy. You got a lot of negativity around you, collective.
It was really just us standing there at the top of the pipe, and somebody.
But you're gonna get through it, even though there is negativity. I do see you getting through it. I'm gonna see something. You're gonna get through it. You're gonna get through it. You're gonna get through it. Yes, you are. 'Cause you're strong. Yes, you are. Don't let no one come back in your life from the past. Anyone who tried to play you, collective. Anyway, so yeah, it's painful. Someone's gaining clarity. Someone who don't want to walk away. They could be sad, stressing. This person, they going through a lot. And it's because of what they did to you. There are a bunch of people that connect to you, that want to heal. They're like, if you're loving, if you're caring, and if you're a healer, then why don't you heal? Why don't you allow us in? There are people who don't feel good about you leaving them behind. They want to connect to you. They want to be your friend. Clarify this water sign, ancestors. Who's this water sign? The water sign is a very angry man. All he's thinking about is a connection. This person is emotionally angry. This person could be very angry, could be emotional, and is upset because the relationship with y'all ain't even hitting no more. Like, y'all not in a good place at all. All this person is thinking about is how something is not. Someone's shocked at how y'all came about. So he could be mad. He's angry, very stubborn. Then we got a water sign here. Clarify the water sign, ancestors. Clarify water sign. Okay, so the water sign, you got a bunch of people in a reversal. You got a Queen of Swords in a reverse in this jealous energy. These people jealous. Ooh, they mad. Very unfair. They don't know how to think. They're not thinking straight. They don't, even though they may want to heal things, they know they want to heal. It's hard for them to heal because they're nasty acting. Like they're so nasty. Look at them. This is telling me someone who's very controlling, angry, bitter. This fire sign man and this Queen of Swords, she's angry. You got people here that who clarify the water sign ancestors. Who is this water sign? What's the energy? The water sign, she's not bad. She don't seem bad. She's like gaining clarity, and she could be seeing, she could be wanting to bring peace. She could be wanting to make things better. Six of Wands, like someone who wants to win with you possibly, or someone who's trying to be in a positive light more. Like she's trying to be more positive. Yeah. So she could be manifesting communication. She could be taking action to communicate. But with the Seven of Swords, if this came out in the reverse, maybe she could be wanting to tell you the truth. But with the Seven of Swords in the upright, clarify this, ancestors. Did the Seven of Swords mean to come out in the upright? Did it come out? Yeah. So the Seven of Swords is supposed to come out in the upright. So she could be wanting to be strategic on how to communicate with you because of money. Okay? So this could be family. I'm just seeing here like someone who could be exposed. Maybe, some lies have gotten out and she wants to be strategic on how she can come back around. So she wants to be peaceful. It's giving me someone who could be wanting something from you, not really knowing how to communicate with you, not knowing what to say to you, but wants to make something better with you. And you got this King of Swords here who could be trying to, who could be, this person could be coming into their emotions. Not really. Knight of Cups in reverse is someone who's like, they don't know how to feel. It's like when they get in their emotions and they like revert back to emotionalist, an emotionalist person, someone who's like, one minute they're loving, then the next minute they're like, no, I don't want to give that much emotion. It's like someone who's afraid to feel, someone who's afraid to be, really in their feelings. This person could be heartbroken though. Three of Swords, Ace of Wands is someone who wants to like, someone who wants to like give some action towards you. This person could be wanting to show you some love or something, but they don't know how. Someone's struggling with their emotions. Yeah, but they definitely want to come forward to you. They want to make way. They want to definitely come towards you, but with the World card, there could be a cycle that's closing. That's it. That's what they feel like. Something's over. Someone knows it's over. So you got people that are very, very angry. Some are like acting in a very jealous way. Be careful. Some could be projecting like real negative energy on you. Like someone wants bad things to happen to you. It's like someone's thinking very toxic about you. Very, very toxic. So watch your thoughts, because someone don't like it's like if I can't have you type of energy, then nobody can. And that's not how we live our life. So someone has to accept their wrong judgment. So someone made the wrong judgment when it came to you, collective, and someone's gonna have to accept that. Someone has to let you go. They have to surrender. You know, this is a person who's constantly trying to manifest you, thinking that they could have a chance with you. Someone needs to let it go. Clarify surrender. Clarify surrender, ancestors. So yeah, this is someone who's like very, very exhausted. You know, someone could be giving up. They're losing it. They're definitely in this phase of surrendering. But, you know, my issue is when you learn the art of surrendering, make sure y'all hit the like button. When you learn the art of surrendering, you don't lose yourself in the process. The issue is some people, when they surrender, they feel like they're losing everything. But what some people don't understand is you surrendering doesn't mean that you are losing everything. It means that you're being put on the right track. Meaning, if God is telling you to release and let go, your best bet is to release and let go because you don't want to hold yourself back. So someone's feel like they're losing everything. Yeah, because they still want to give you a offer. They see you as the star. Okay? They want justice with you, fairness. They see you as a beacon of light, you know? They see you as a chosen being. And someone's still holding on, but they need to let go. So the thing is, the issue is with this person who wants to be with you, it's out of alignment with who you are. You don't even relate to this person anymore because the Lover's card in reverse represents a karmic relationship. You surpass this energy, meaning that you're no longer able to even resonate with this person. You guys are on two different paths, which is a very difficult thing for this person to acknowledge. They don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want to acknowledge it. And it's because someone don't know how to release. They're stressing. It's like someone has to really, really, like, someone's like, their emotions are all out of place. It's like someone want to take action. They don't know how. They're like, they just caught up. Someone don't know how to feel. And the reversal is like someone's falling out their damn seat. They feel like they're losing control. And so this is someone who's could be not knowing how to think. They're all over the place. Someone really need counseling or something. They really need counseling because they're in this devil energy and this is not good. Stay away from this person. They need to get counseling. Someone needs counseling. It's a fire sign who's in the 10 of wands. Someone who's struggling at this time because they possibly doing magic on you. It's either mental magic or physical magic. It could be like earth magic, candle magic. Ancestors, what kind of magic is this person doing? Let me see if I can find out with this card. What kind of magic is this person doing? What kind of magic is this person doing on the collective? See, what they messed up your house. Okay? So they did like, so now what they're doing is they're trying to like do love magic. They're trying to bring justice to a situation. So this is a person that did not want you at first, wants to do like a mess, like even like it could even be a situation where this person wants you. Clarify the home card. What kind of magic is this, ancestors? What kind of magic? Healing magic. So this is the magic where you don't know how to do for yourself. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is a person who's not financially capable to take care of themselves. So someone's doing like manipulation magic to where you don't know how to take care of yourself. They want to heal maybe a relationship where it can even be you moving back in. They're trying to do soulmate magic. But I want to look into this and see what kind of magic this is. Let's see if it relates to what I'm saying. So, Star, Nine Pentacles, soulmates. So, okay, so it says, so this combo is giving me hope for healing, but with some struggles and around independence. So the reverse Nine of Pentacles struggles suggest that someone's having trouble standing on their own, feeling stuck in a codependent cycle. They might be clinging to the other person for validation or stability instead of being able to thrive alone. The star brings hope, but it's like, I know there's potential, but we need healing first. So it's saying, here's the magic. The magic is a powerful manifester. This card definitely brings the energy someone's trying to use all their resources to make something happen in a relationship context. This could be someone or both trying to manifest a healing or change using their mental and emotional power transform a situation. So overall it's saying that these are the love spell cards. Soulmate speaks to deep destined connections. Home is about comfort, stability, and healing together. They're saying this could be a relationship that feels meant to be, but someone might need to heal their attachment to independence or lack thereof to truly come home. So it says the energy here feels like a deep desire to reconnect, to find a place of balance, but there is undertone of someone needs to heal themselves. To be fair, this justice brings balance, fairness, truth to a situation and tells me that this is a spell or magic being worked on. The energy is all about restoring balance in a relationship, but it's got to be fair both sides. You can't have one person leaning too much on the other. So it says, is it a spell? It could be. We're talking magic terms. It looks like someone's trying to heal a relationship where independence, especially emotional independence, is the issue. The person involved might be trying to magically change their dynamic, making maybe using manifestation prayer or deep intention to break free from pattern of dependence. The cards say there's potential for healing, but it requires balance and the ability to stand on its own. So anyway, with that said, yeah, this person is definitely trying to do magic, but the issue is the past is over, okay? You've healed, all right? That's the issue. The Three of Swords with the Nine of Cups in the reversal, and the Six of Cups is the Six of Cups represents you not going back. The past is over. And so someone's trying to manifest something because they have codependencies issues and issues with being alone. So this is someone who wants to, this person needs to realize that with the death card, it's over. Okay. And to be quite honest, Spirit is telling this person to move on. This person know they need to. They're really blocked from your energy. So, they may get a lot of readings on you constantly, trying to perpetuate a certain emotion that they want you to have. And the issue is this person needs to surrender, let it go, because there's no way you be dealing with this person. I know I won't. So, baby, you gotta be ridiculous if you ever think I'm dealing with you. In the collective, no one's dealing with you. So, just let it go, because I'm just telling you, you're going to be very upset. Let it go, because the collective is protected, and we are on our journey. And we just know it's a lesson that we got to get through. Like, you were like the hardest lesson, because you have mental health issues, and you need to go seek some professional help. So with that said, like, Spirit is telling you to heal, because the issue is the collective is already understanding that there is a lesson that needs to be learned, and because of that, we are taking on the lesson so that we can break the generational curse. So, which is meaning you get forward movement in the happiness collective. Your happiness is in getting through this Five of Pentacles energy, okay? So you're moving on, you're moving forward. And someone could be sad about this. It could be a King of Cups who's sad, or just someone who could be in their emotions about this, We got the Three of Cups in reverse. Clarify this Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here? Why is the Three of Cups here, ancestors? It's because it's a group of people who are also manifesting, but nothing is working out. They're under judgment as well for gossiping. They feeling guilty for gossiping, and they're looking at their efforts. Nothing paid off. Everything they did not pay off. They're sad. They need heal. They need to heal. So someone's still trying to manifest. So you could be in a Queen of Wands energy, or you could be a Queen of Wands with the devil. Someone's here codependent on a past experience, still trying to figure out how they can win, or also is portraying themselves as someone who's a magician, who is successful or competent when it comes to what they do. What is this person up to, ancestors? What is this Queen of Wands up to? She is working with a emperor here with the devil energy. So she's doing magic on him, and they talking. What they talking about? What are they talking about? What are these two talking about? Money. They're worried about money. The Queen of Cups is talking about money. All these people is mad about money, okay? So they're wanting justice when it comes to money. And with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, it's just saying that nothing they're doing is working out, okay? So they're realizing that. They know that their efforts aren't really paying off the way they would like. It's just seeming like they're getting bad luck. You know, they're going through a very difficult cycle at this time where their things are not working out for these people, and it's because of all the magic that they've been doing to you, collective. With the Lovers card reversal is saying that these are people who are on the wrong path. Someone needs to turn around. They need to go find themselves. They're slowly losing it, and they're realizing it. They know that they're ahead of they're too far away from their path, and they need to seek the right direction, because it's only so far you can go before you really lose control of yourself, and someone's really losing their wits. This is someone who is out of alignment with their self, and they're uncomfortable in their energy, not knowing how to think clearly. You know, these are people who are angry, going through a lot of frustration because of the clarity that you have, collective. So when it comes to this high priestess, she's mad because what she knows. She's angry about what she knows, and could be wanting to reject what she knows. Is someone who's having a difficult time because they want to make things right with you, but they can't because they're not on the path that you're on. And it's because this person lied on you. So this person could be struggling internally. What else, ancestors? Yeah, so someone's trying to like be confident enough, stay like in a confident, they want to be confident, they want to come off as successful. You know, this is someone who is in the Ace of Swords energy. Whoever this is, Ace of Swords is like someone who's gaining clarity, but with the clarity that they're gaining, they're trying not to look stupid. Like someone's trying not to look stupid because what they're looking at is why is they looking like this? Clarify the 3 of Wands. It's an Emperor. So he's trying to, the thing is he's blocked. Like he don't know what to do. He don't know what to do. He's still trying to be in control. Still trying to be in control. Trying to look confident. It's giving me that someone wants to what's that word? Like they want to, you know how someone wants to someone wants, before like things get worse, this person wants to do damage control, but they don't know how. They don't even know where to start anymore. Someone is in their head because they wanna look confident. They wanna look like they are in control, like they're gaining clarity. Someone's stuck on what direction to go. As a matter of fact, they're blocked off. You know, someone's stuck, and there's a delay when it comes to how someone wants to move. They don't know how. You know, there's someone who's trying to figure out how to give. You know, 6 of Pentacles. Someone's trying to, they're like, you know, someone's just very angry. The thing is, they're trying to make a choice on how to make something better. But the issue is someone's heart is cold. Someone's heart is, the issue is someone's not healed. They're someone's not healed. Someone's sickly. You know, someone don't know how to be a good person. When you don't know how to be a good person, you're stuck in a very aggressive, combative, stubborn energy. So someone has stubborn energy when it comes to you, collective. because they're trying to present themselves as confident, but they're cold and confident, meaning they want to give, but they don't know how to do it because they're conflicted. They're struggling. It's a struggle. It's a struggle because someone feels as if they give, they'll be given too much. They have internal issues with pride, ego, selfishness, toxicity. So when you have issues with toxicity, you struggle with competing, like wanting to compete, aggressive behavior. You have issues with surrendering. Someone don't know how to be a kind person. You know, it's like they get in that energy where they want to, but then they revert back to this energy here, the cold energy, where someone's making a choice. The choice really they want to be loving. Someone really wants to be loving. That's the overall energy. Someone who wants to be loving. But this energy can only exist through a choice, because the Lover's card, it represents choices, you know, so you can make so it can deal with love, but more so choices, okay? It's about duality. The issue with this person is they're karmic, and they struggle between their carnal nature and their soul. This is a person who's not in alignment with their soul, so more so the negative energy pulls out of them, especially when they're moving with this King of Swords energy. When someone is carnal and they're cold, it's hard for them to be a giver. So, I mean, it's hard for them to be a giver. So this is a person who wants to, but they struggle with that. We got the two devil cards, so they're restricted too. They're restricted in being their genuine self, and it's because they've not healed. They have to have an ego death in order to be able to evolve to a higher level. This person hasn't even made it to dimension 2. Someone hasn't even made it to like, you know how we are in the 3D dimension. This person may be living on the 3D dimension, but they're still in dimension 1 where the crackheads are. And it's because someone doesn't know how to let go of ego. They always have to control things, and they're negative. Four cups is someone who don't want to hear nothing. They struggle with being vulnerable. Yeah. And even though, like, it's hard to hear, they know it's the truth, you know? Someone definitely struggles with being, this the truth. Someone struggles with vulnerability, and they may need, this person, they're going to need counseling. They're going to need counseling, and they're going to need to be alone. Someone really needs to learn how to be by themselves, learn how to start being of service to others. This is the only way that they're going to be able to be better, you know, a better person. Because someone's definitely in their ego. They're selfish. They're a liar. They represent all the lower vibrational aspects of life. Something that you don't want collective, okay? This person don't know how to get out of it. They're still, you know, someone's mad at your clarity. All right? They are very aware that you're walking away. You cannot deal with this energy. Someone's effed up internally with the Five of Swords. It's like no matter what they do, they're always going to be mad at you. And it's because this person will never be able to come back to you like they once, like maybe they once had a choice, but they're blocked. And that's just what it is. And even though like someone's trying to balance that energy out, someone knows they need to heal. It's sad. Someone's like having difficulty, and it's because you're putting up your sword. You're like no. So the truth is, you're choosing yourself, and that's just what it is. You know, you ain't got nothing. This person, they're very uncomfortable with that, because you're gonna be stepping into a very abundant time, and to deal with this person will throw you off. You'll be a fool. Yeah, the cycle is over, and this person has to realize that. secretly they know that. It disturbs them. They feeling a way about it, you know. Someone's trying to stay grounded in their emotions, but overall, they feeling the way. You know, someone's learning that. They do know the truth. They know they need to heal, but they want to heal with you, and that's just not gonna happen because you've already done your work. You're not about to go back to to. You're not about to go back to college when go back to. You're not about to go back to high school and you already got your degree. You already got your diploma in high school. Why you going back? Don't make no sense. All right. Someone has to go ahead and finish elementary. You know, they have to finish not even high school, elementary. They got to learn the basics. Someone don't even know the basics. They realize that. So this is a person. They're jacked up. And so I was listening to this guy. He was saying like, if you're 40, if you're 38 and up, then you need to be dealing with the person who loves you. And I'm like, I was listening to him. Baby, I'm gonna tell you something. People will put their opinions on other people because of how they feel. First off, any man who's so loosely calling a woman a bitch, just loosely calling a woman the B word, I wouldn't even look at you twice. Secondly, for you to be speaking so much about sex just shows where you are spiritually when it comes to how you use your body. Meaning that if sex is the primordial reason of why you would be with a woman, and if a woman is not being intimate with you while y'all are in a relationship, and you know, it's just like it's an obsession with intimacy. You know, sex is like a big thing nowadays when it comes to men. And I honestly feel like some of these men out here, they're out of alignment with their lower parts. It's like somebody who really needs to stop having sex, because if that's your main reason why you're with a woman, and if you're saying, well, if you're not giving me none, I'll go out in the street and get it from somewhere else, that tells me that, baby, you just cannot compose yourself. Something's wrong with you. You know, for sex to be a main topic because of what a woman can do sexually for you, that tells me that that's really all you want. Like, you're not on the level to be speaking for every man, because I personally haven't met every man, but I know every man is not always going to be about a woman wanting, you know, having sex, or, you know. And then another thing is a woman being 40 and up. I've heard, you know, I would appreciate if some men would stop speaking for other men, because there are men out there who don't even want to date younger women. Other women, and of course my life is going to be attacked because there are people who are a bunch of haters, and of course anyone who has to tell another man what to tell another man because another man wants you and you don't want him. Like, I'ma just tell you, I'll never go back to my ex. Like, you're not an option for me. You'll never be an option for me. I don't like you, and I will never deal with you. So with that said, you're first off, you're blocked from the collective. Another thing is, there are men who would prefer older women over younger women. Everyone has their type of so what they like. Just like me, I like older men. I'll never date a younger man. I like older men. So you never see me walking with a younger dude, But some of these men, they're like, I don't know, like you too worried about sex for me. Like you being so you being all about sex, or you talking about sex all the time, that just shows me that you're out of alignment. You've not even healed on a physical or spiritual level for the first thing you think about is sex. You didn't mention anything about what a woman how you want a woman to treat you other than with the physical. So you sitting here talking about intimacy and, oh well, you can't do nothing for me, I'll go to a younger woman. That just tells me that you're immature, you're toxic, and baby, I wouldn't even trust laying down with you, because you sit here, all you talked about on your platform was sex. So that just tells me that that's all you're really about. Childish behavior, very childish, and you're old. You sit here, you talk about women who are older, and you call women the B word through your whole life. That just tells me how you feel about women. You addressing a woman as a B word just tells me how you really feel about the divine femme, because you can't possibly have dated a divine femme calling women the B word. That just tells me what level you're on spiritually. Because for a man to call a woman the B word and then talk about and if you ain't having sex with me, like, baby, go meet a hood rat. Go meet a hood rat, or go on the what they call it. Go find you a hood rat. That's what you go find. And I'm sure you'll be satisfied that way. Because ain't no way you're in an alignment with a divine femme. We two different things. It's two different things. So you can never be on the level of a divine femme. You weren't even talking about divine femme. You were talking about bitches and hoes. So of course you're not gonna meet us. And of course, God will never preserve us for any man who speaks out of their mouth, you a bitch and all that. Like, you speaking like that just shows me what level you're on spiritually. So yeah, no, just so disrespectful on the platform. And I mean, I don't know, some of these men out here, you be thinking that it's hope, but then a man would get on the platform and they got a billion trillion followers calling women a B word. Like, if you're trying to be the change for, if you're trying to be the change for the people, and you're sitting here speaking on how we all need to commune, how we all need to work together to break the system, to break the cycle, and then you go into calling a woman a B word, you done messed it all up. Like, we got to start back from the beginning. First off, we got to learn how to respect the black woman and the white woman, all women. The next thing we got to know how to do is to speak to the woman. We don't address our women with the B word. That just tells me you just don't have no respect. You loose lippy. You loose lippy. You want to address the woman any kind of way. You don't have no respect. You know what I'm saying? And for you to speak so negatively about women who are up in age, or the age 40 and up, there are women who are of age and who are voluptuous. It's all sorts of ages of women who are all sizes, and I've seen women in their 40s and 40s and 50s get married. I've seen that, have good relationships. So you're not gonna sit here and try to put women who are a little older in a box, acting as if there's no hope for us, when it really is. So if you ever felt like you wouldn't be able to meet a nice guy if, this is what God is wanting to grant you. Never allow a man who is, first off, toxic, tell you what you deserve. Because when you know your worth, you don't never have to submit or subject yourself to anybody's opinion about whatever age they think a woman should be in a relationship with, or, when a woman should get in a relationship. They're not God, and they're not the relationship inspector, you know. So I need people to just relax, like be humble a little bit, because you out of line. Because the thing is, there are so many women who may not be as confident as the next sister, or and for you to like break a woman down the way this person did on their platform, it just shows me that there is no respect. Like, he just threw a bunch of women out the window and said, F you, B, so, with that said, I just, I would like men to be a little more sensitive in how they speak to the women, black and white. It don't matter what color you are, because there are women out here who would like to meet someone, but when we have men like him who are first off calling the women the B word, it just tells me, like, he's talking about something. You're old if you look old in the face, and you just, like, first off, what do you mean? Like, it's so horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to get in line. It's ridiculous. You'll never be able to break anyone who has confidence, but those who are still working on themselves, I'ma just tell you, never listen to a man, especially a man. Never listen to a man who will call a woman a B, telling you that there's no hope for you. Especially when this person don't even know themselves well, to be calling a woman the B word, it just tells me that you're still down there low, especially when all you spoke about was sex. You never talked about what a woman can do for you, how, a woman could make you feel other than intimacy. All you spoke about was intimacy, and you need to go back to that man who you got kids with. Like, no one wants to go back to a man who abuses other people and is controlling, manipulative, a hater, a jealous, evil, wicked, So you have to make sure that, if, unless you're like that. Now, if you're wicked, if you're evil, if you're someone who is controlling, obsessive, and impulsive, then I see why you're saying what you say. But if you are someone who's trying to speak up for someone stating that they should, go back to they should go back to a relationship because it will be beneficial for you, because this person is a good person or whatever, then it's a huge difference. Especially when you know that someone has caused a lot of chaos and has backstabbed a woman, brought a woman down, for you to try to promote violence and abuse. It just shows me where you are, okay? No one wants to go back to an abusive relationship where someone was getting abused, and, physically, mentally, spiritually, all of the horrible ways. It was a very dysfunctional relationship that I was in, and I would never go back to nothing like that. It's toxic. Anyone who would lie on you and make you feel secluded, or make you feel like, oh, I'm the only one that could be, like, bitch, get the fuck on, because you will never be. It will never be a me and you. It will never be a me and you in a collective. And anyone who ever thinks that it will be an opportunity for me or the collective to go back to someone from the past, you got to be an idiot. You got to be a pure idiot. You're a narcissist. You're a narcissist to think that moi will deal with you. And you can attack the live all you want with your hating ass. But I bet you listening. Trust and believe me, baby. it will never be a us. It will never be a us. So don't you ever in your life think I'm about to deal with you or the collective, okay? So you can kick rocks and get the hell on. Don't you ever. Your candle is blew out. Don't you ever light the candle. You might as well break it in half. Stump on that shit. Anyone who sits here and thinks that someone's going back to an abusive relationship, you got to be an idiot. No one's dealing with that. And that's just what it is. So yeah. Women, if you ever want more, like, I want you to wait on God. Never listen to what a regular schmegular man tells a woman. First off, a man who calls a woman the B word constantly. A man who's only on their platform talking about how a woman can be intimate and sexual with him. You know, if that's all a woman can bring to you, you might as well just go on I don't know what you call them, like dating the is it Craigslist or something like that? I forget what you call it. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. But whatever you do, like, go on there and find you a woman to sleep with. Because it just ain't going to be the collective. You too loose. You sitting here, all you talking about, oh, I can find me a younger woman. Okay, well, find you a younger woman. Because, baby, it'll never be the collective. It would never be a divine femme. All you can do is be with a younger woman. You would never be able to be on a woman on a collective level. You're not there, baby. You're not even on the level. From the way you were talking, you are a huge turn off, and no one will not a you wouldn't even be able to deal with a real woman. You wouldn't even want to deal with. You wouldn't even be able to connect with a real woman because all you think about is sex. That's all you were talking about on your platform. Talking about some I'll date a younger woman. Well, you will only be able to date a younger woman. No grown ass woman would date you. Not a woman who know her worth. You even speak on women who knew they worth, because there are women who are of age, who are older, who do know they worth. They got it going on. There's a lot of nice looking women out there that are of age and they're voluptuous. They're all sorts of sizes and they look good and they got it going on. They're successful. They're, they doing good. Like, how dare you disrespect the woman? Like, you just, men, these men, like, you sit here on your platform, you dog so many women out talking about how they look, their appearance. Like, all you care about is how women look. That's all you can say. You didn't say anything else. Like, it's crazy. Some of these men out here is a disgrace. I'm trying to find out where the divine masculine are. Are there any men out here who actually have integrity, who won't deal with a karmic, like, I'm talking about karmic women that are only good with their bodies, that will only be intimate? Like, these men, they like freaks. That's what they like. Now, I'm not saying that, I'm not going to tell all my business, but it's things that it's just things I won't subject myself to, and it's because of the respect I have for myself. But go find you that freak, because I'm sure she do anything, because some of these women, they free, but it just ain't gonna be the divine femme. And if it is, it's gonna be someone you're married to, or someone you're in a committed relationship, or this person is only sleeping with this person and this person only. But this man, he just was toxic. We got the death card in reverse. Someone who's just, they don't know how to move. They're nasty. It's crazy. Some of these men out here, y'all need help. I'm disappointed. Like, I don't know where we went wrong. I think it was more so the, like, Pornhub or something. I'm feeling like when that Pornhub came, that's when people start getting more free with themselves or something like that, and they can see anything. I don't know, but someone needs to stop. Someone's messed up. Yeah. But yeah, guys, that's what I got. Like, some of these men are effed up. I'ma just tell you that. He wouldn't even be any one of my choice. Like, for him to talk like that, like, it immediately turned me off. He wouldn't even be an option. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, bye. Like, get the hell on. See through it. See, Spirit is like, see through it, women. Don't ever let a man dog you out and then you go back to him in their face. Like, if a man dogs you out, let them go. God will like, someone really needs professional help. So if a man dog you out, calling you all sorts of B's and H's and everything in a book, but a queen or a goddess, even if you are, like, let's just say you ain't got it right yet. Let's just say you are out here, but you lost, but you want to find your way, or you just could be somebody who's like really low vibrational. I don't care. Like, a man should never call a woman the B word. A man should never call a woman a hoe. Like, I feel it's so disrespectful. And a man should always want to uplift a woman, even if the woman is not where she should be. Because then, when you speak life into a woman, it makes a woman want to do better. Even though women should never want to do better for a man, for a man to see more in a woman than him seeing a woman as the B word, it shows that the woman, it will allow the woman to start looking at herself more, saying, you know what, I'm better than this. I know that I can treat myself better. It really starts with the men and how the men treat women. Like, if the men start turning down sex more often, then the woman could see herself for who she is. I seen a video where a woman, she was all up on the man, shaking her tail feather, and the man was like, ugh, like, nah. And she was looking like, excuse me? And the man, he didn't even want to deal with her. He was like, ugh, like, you kind of too, I don't know. But with that said, sometimes you got to put a woman in check, not by calling her the B word, but telling her, like, yo, you need to get it together. Like, you effed up. You looking out here, you know what I'm saying? But not, bitch, you a hoe. And, like, I would just say, like, or you a hood rat, like, if men were to be more, aggressive in letting a woman know, like, look, you effed up. Like, that would make a woman feel more uncomfortable than you bitch. Because if you say you bitch, then that would make a woman be more aggressive with the man. But if a man be like, man, you looking a little like a hood, like address it in a way where it embarrasses the woman will be clutching her invisible pearls, like, yeah. I mean, let's just say, like, someone told me, like, you kind of, you need to get it together, girl. You looking, you know, I'd be like, that would make me be like, you know what? Make me scratch my head and make me want to get myself together. Because I'm like, damn, like, I don't want to look like that. I don't want, like, that's embarrassing. I feel like if more men told women, you looking like instead of bitch, you bitch, like that don't help. That make a woman be like, bitch, you the bitch. Like, I would think like the man would be like, and even if the man were to be like, hit it and then quit it, and then call, and the woman call him, and then the man be like, and she'll be like, hey, like, why I ain't seeing you? And the man will just be like, because like you gave it to me too soon, baby. You gave it to me, like, then that'll make the woman say, or be like, maybe, I need to switch it up a little bit. Maybe I need to stop having sex so much freely, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like men have more, women have power, but the man would be more because some of the women don't know their worth. The man who is intimate with the woman quickly has more power, because they're able to correct the situation by informing the woman that, in so many words, you a hoe, but you don't say it like that. You just say like, you don't gave it up. I just think men could be so much better. Like, it would be nice to like meet a true, genuine God. You know what I'm saying? Like, the men out here nowadays are effed up. They're egotistical, hateful, vengeful, jealous, competitive, angry, obsessed. If a man knew how to control their emotions and not be mad because of rejection, the men would be so much in power. You know, these men are, I don't know who told these men they were the shit. They're not. Which is what makes it so easy for me to be like, boy, bye. Like, but some of these men, they're just effed up. They're effed up. And then the thing is, they're effed up, so they can't even help the woman. They make it worse. They make the woman worse. The woman who isn't healed. Because the woman who isn't healed, if they can't get love from the man who already don't like them, is just using their body, they're gonna get it. They're gonna say, oh well, I'll just mess with Ray Ray. And they'll start messing with Ray Ray, then Ray Ray do them the same way. Then they get more insecure, because every time it's always them trying to correct it by thinking that they can mess with the next guy to get them to feel more empowered, when really they're losing their whole soul, because they think that they're doing something by sleeping with more men after they get rejected, when really they should just stop and just give it up. First off, stop being intimate, because you're losing yourself, you're insecure, and you're gonna be even more insecure. You think because you cute that a man won't mess over you. They do the cutest women the dirtiest. They do the cutest women the dirtiest. And the reason why is because they want to, they the reason why they do the cutest woman the dirtiest is because they want to let that woman know that she ain't really cute. That's why it be a bunch of cute women that be insecure, mad at the next woman for knowing that she the shit, hating on her for no reason when all she had to do was love herself. That's why so many hating on me right now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't you be mad. Why you so mad? I'm just telling you, girl. I know it's painful, but you really need to stop. You effed up, girl. Stop having sex. Give it up. Give it up, girl. You need to stop. You just doing too much. Love yourself, because I'm telling you, you're never gonna be respected. You'll never be respected. You'll never. You're always gonna be sad. I'm telling you. A man really needs to hurt your feelings, not by calling you the B word, not by calling you the hoe, but by saying, "Girl, you really just men do it one time. Girl, that was some good stuff, but I'm not really gonna like mess with you like that. Like, if you ever just told the woman the truth, the black woman and the white woman the truth, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna hit it, but I'm gonna just let you know, I don't really, you know, you're not the woman I will deal with on a serious level, because you're, like, giving to him, like, if you like really giving to him without using the B word and the H word, you will help the woman. You will help the woman. Just see how it works. And then it will make you feel better too. Because you done uplifted the black woman and the white woman or whoever. And you've also uplifted yourself by telling the woman the truth, and by you understanding what you did to her was hurtful. Because you ain't right either. Because you know you can take advantage of her, which is what you did. So for the man who say, "Oh, I can find me a younger woman," just because you find a younger woman don't mean that you're going to treat the younger woman right, especially when all you're talking about is sex on your platform. You ain't said nothing about nothing. Trifling. What y'all talking about? What's up, lexicon? Oh, you say you see what I mean. Triggered and trauma. Yep, architect. Thank you, architect. I love you, black woman. Thank you. Yeah, it's all about uplifting the woman. Like, we do not, like, it's time. These men need to do something different, because y'all been down, y'all been effed up for a long time. It's time to change the trajectory. How long are y'all gonna be? They don't like it. But I mean, shit. I'm just telling you, I'm okay. But it would be nice to meet a nice guy. But I'm not about to just meet anybody. You gotta be on my level. No one can easily, I just can't sit here and be intimate with anybody. The collective will not be intimate with just anybody. Like, baby, it just will never be that easy again, ever. It was never easy. It was just, we wanted, we thought we had something that was, we thought we had something, but it wasn't nothing. It was nothing. It was just a lesson. But collective, aren't you tired of the lessons? I know I am. I'm ready for, something better. But until then, I'll still be patient. You know, God, it is always like you make plans and God will laugh in your face. So you gotta go with the flow. Cause it just, you gotta go with the flow. That's what it is. Cause you just can't be you cannot be intimate with anybody collective. It would throw you off. It'll throw your pH balance off. You just be it just will get you out of alignment. It. Protect your body, baby. Protect your body. People ain't worthy. They not worthy of your vessel, of your soul. They not worthy to be going in you like that. You represent the Ten of Pentacles. You can't have somebody coming in your life cross-contaminating your energy with this Ten of Pentacles energy. You done did too much work on yourself to be allowing just anybody, and this is just anybody. Look at this. Like, you're not worthy. Look at you. You're the devil in the Five of Pentacles. So you're telling me that you're mixing energies with the Five of Pentacles devil? That's not good. And they're controlling, and they're out of alignment, and you know that. Yes, walk away. You know you can't deal with it. You know you're not supposed to be dealing with this person. It's stressful. Someone's pissed. Someone's fighting internally. Someone needs to heal because you just out of alignment, and you need to realize that. It's sad, but it's what it is. Some people, they just need to heal. I can't really talk like I want. Like, y'all, I don't really want to get into it. But someone knows it's over. Because you just don't do anything to people and think you're going to get away with it. It always returns. I know that. I've done it. I've been there. It happened to me several times. And I learned my lesson. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of hitting my head. I'm not about to be doing this and going through this over and over again. It feels good when you, as the rabbit, has the gun. When you have the gun and you're the rabbit, don't it feel good? It feels good to be in control of your it feels so good to be in control of your mind, body, and soul, and your spirit. It feels so good to be in alignment with your higher self. It feels so good to not have control over your lower parts, where you know how to walk away when it's time to walk away. It feels good. It feels good to know how to say no. It feels good to recognize when pain is in your heart and you know you got to heal it, and you heal it. It feels good to know that you've gone through a whole lot and you're getting through it. You're not giving up on yourself. I don't care where you at. It's about what you're doing about it to heal. If you are someone who's promiscuous, stop being promiscuous. You're never gonna be happy. Never stop doing that. You're never gonna be satisfied. You're never gonna get the right relationship. You're never gonna be happy. You just gonna be played. You just gonna feel played. You just gonna feel toxic and played, and you're gonna be mad, jealous, and feeling left out in the cold. You're just gonna be arguing on the phone with somebody all day. Where you at? Are you coming? begging for someone that, is you coming? I wish I could just like, if I could be you, if I could like just, ooh, like I wish I could just like, give me the phone. Who, who you talking to? A person want to use you? No, you're not, no, no, click. If I could like any woman who is like, any woman who's let's just say very let's just say any woman who's like very giving, or very let's just say you're a yes person. If I could be around you and someone's taking advantage of you, I would I would take over your body, and I would tell that person to get the hell on. And it would be, you would be so happy, because it would be a relief to you when you learn how to say no. And it's to the point where some people have been so misused. They take it out on the wrong people that aren't using them. But you know, it's balance to all of it, because I'm the same way. But I've learned that everybody gets their karma in some way. And it's sad how people have to find that out later. Like if you've ever been someone who's been secluded or rejected, and you were someone who was maybe like the life of the party. Have you ever been someone who's been the life of the party and felt rejected? That was just a little karma on maybe how you may have treated somebody. But everyone gets it. That's why what I learned is I'm now learning that you don't wish karma on people. You just let God handle the situation, because even with the karma that someone's getting, when you, if you were ever to find out what happened to that person, it will hurt your heart, especially if you're a loving person and you don't want to see nothing bad happen to somebody. And so what I've learned is like I don't I don't I don't wait. I'm trying not to wait on people's karma, because people get it. They really do. You just don't be around to see it. And it ain't fun to find out what it is, especially when you love people dearly. It more so hurts you than anything. So stop worrying about people and their karma. I don't even wait on it no more. Just focus on you. Because if you're truly genuine, it will hurt you to see someone's karma. Even when I'm like, I don't ever want to deal with you. I can't stand you. If I were to know how you felt, if I were in your presence and seeing how you felt, if I felt your emotion or seen your emotion, if I seen you cry, it'll make me feel sad. That would hurt my heart. I'll be like, oh, like, I don't want to see you like that. Even though you hurt me really, really bad, For me to see you in the physical going through karma, that will hurt me. Which is why you do not wait on people's karma. Because believe me, people get it. I just don't want to be around when it happened. Because even when my mom told me about the man who stole the Coke bottles that she saved up for me, for like she was saving it up for me when I got older. They were like big old Coke bottles, like about 5 of them, filled all the way up to the top. My mom had this man come install cable in her house, and the next day she went to work, the Coke bottles were gone. She seen him walking down the street with a busted face. She said he didn't look the same. He looked different. I wouldn't want to see him get beat like that in the physical. But just to hear about it, you like, oh, really? Oh, for real? But if you were there, you would be like, oh, stop. Don't beat him. Don't beat him. You don't want to see people get karma. Trust and believe that. It will hurt you the most. So stop preying on people's karma. Yeah, definitely Martin lexicon. But, don't wait on people's karma. Cause you wait on it and you see it, it ain't gonna feel good for you. Especially if you have a heart, you don't want to see nobody go through karma. It'll hurt you. That'll be your karma, seeing the karma. So just let them do them. Like, people can't handle it when it's dished out to them. But you're the strong one, collective. You're the strong one. Spirit, like, release it. Release the attachment of wanting to see everything, wanting to know everything, wanting to, oh, shut up, Lotus King. You saying I need a bra? Well, it's nighttime. And I like my stuff to hang. I love myself. I love myself. So, I love myself. Oh, you wasn't saying that? Oops. Nah, factual. They can't so crazy. I'd be like, take it like it took you. You funny. You funny, Esmeralda. That's not what I was saying, crazy. Oh, I thought you was saying that. Lotus, how you just getting here and no one said that, but we see. Oh, leave me alone. It's nighttime. My auntie bought me this. But yeah, guys, don't wait on people's karma. It doesn't feel good to see it. Y'all funny. Exactly. But yeah, it ain't fun to see people's karma. You gotta let them go through it. Because they going through it. Trust me, they're going through it. And they don't know how to handle it. I think this might have been your enemy's hardest year. They thought they were going to get it right. They're not getting it right. These people got to heal. That's their only option. That's their only option, is to heal. They doing real bad, collective. Real bad. Especially because you never going back. That's the hardest pill to swallow. You telling me I'm around all these demonic people and ain't got nobody to help me balance out my energy? You're never dealing with these people. And that's a hard pill to swallow. We'll never give them another time to stab us in the back. It's over. And they're so hurt. No one's scared of you. No one's scared of your vehicles driving out there loud. No one's scared of you. Save it. You're more in fear than us. We return all that negative energy back to you because it's over. So go handle your own pain, your own wicked agendas. Go take care of that shit. King of Wands. You sickly, you know. Go heal, baby. Get out of this demonic devil energy. Thinking you're the shit, and you're not. You just need to heal. You know you need to heal. Go heal. Go heal. Go heal. Go heal. Yeah, guys. They need to heal. Look at them. They so mad. Right. Matter, sis. Red robes matter. You funny. I need to. I left it at home. Hermit mode. Period. Oh look, I got the hermit. Oh, this is it. What is your deal? Whole time they intimidated by us and envy us while we show love. Exactly. That's what it was all the time. They got even madder. Yep. I'm just saying. Yep. But guys, yeah, that's what it is. If you start embarrassing these women in the more loving way, I'm telling you, there'll be a lot more goddesses out here. And as far as the men, when you stop messing with these men, sleeping with them, they could heal too. They could put their pride and break their ego and get out of, humble themselves, have an ego death, and be better. Because as women, we got to put these men in check by rejecting them and letting them know that it ain't going down over here like that. And that's the truth. Like, someone really needs to realize that. You're absolutely right. They need to go heal and stop the blaming everyone for their own internal issues. Tried to help, but I got hurt trying to heal them. Pride and ego is the problem. Absolutely. Yep. These people, they need to release control issues. They're controlling, manipulative, angry, jealous, just a hot mess. And in denial as well. They're in denial. This was wonderful reading. Thank you so much. It definitely resonates with me, all about healing and love. Karma takes care of it for itself. Yes, I don't need to do anything but love myself. Absolutely, Sabrina. I used to have an old friend named Sabrina. Her mom was deaf, and they were like really cool people. It was like childhood friends. Time go by so fast. Ah, thank you, Lotus. I like to hear that. I hope it's in a good way. Lotus, you missed a lot earlier. Level for checking is all the energy I need to handle that. Yeah. So, guys, yeah, for real, like, don't wait on karma. Let God handle it. And for women, stop sleeping with these men. They're, if a man is calling you the B word, that's jacked up. Like, I thought we surpassed that. the way this man was talking, I'm like, what is going on? It was so offensive because he didn't even insinuate, like he didn't categorize the bees. It was like all women were bees. But even when you categorize it, it still ain't right, because no one should be called that. There needs to be correction, you know what I'm saying? And how we see our women, white and black women. I don't care what color you are. And I do appreciate what he said when he said we need to stop making this a race thing. And I definitely agree. I've been on that. Like, I'm all about the people. I don't care about your skin color, because that's the issue. When you're focused on the skin color, you forget the bigger picture. I want all sorts of friends. I've had white friends. I've had I've had white friends, Indian friends. I've had Filipino friends. I've had African friends. I like all different nationalities. I had a Asian friend, so I'm about the people. I'm not in the box. I love my people. I love the black community, but I feel like when you separate the when you separate it, then you know, it's no, if we all, because we're all going through the same thing. Really, we are. It's just that they separated us from thinking that one culture was superior than the other. But if every culture humbled themselves and we were all to come together, we could fight against the, you know, we could fight against the people who put us in this damn box, who started all this crazy shit in the first place, you know? Because I don't have a problem with white people. I don't have a problem with no actual race. I just have a problem with negative, toxic ass, jealous ass hoes. People that don't know how to control their emotions and are negative. Like, I can't stand jealous people. I don't like jealous people. People that, when they're hurt, they don't know how to handle their emotions. The first thing they do is want to attack you, take it out on you. Like, you're a grown ass woman. You're a grown ass man. Go handle your pain. Why are you pulling someone else down because you're going through what you're going through? Your issues should not affect other people's. That's your problem. Go handle your own pain. No one's responsible for what you did to your body, did to yourself, your choices, your life. Whatever you did, that's your issue. No one's responsible for that. Thank you for the Cash App, JC. But yeah, no one's responsible for your emotions. Like, you need to handle your own emotions and stop being jealous and mad. Learn how to release that. And I'ma just say, the only way you can learn how to release jealousy is if you recognize that you are jealous. Start realizing your emotions when it comes to others. You have to say, you know what, I am jealous. I am hateful. I can be vindictive. I can be obsessed. You got to write that down on paper. Write down that you're jealous and ask God to heal you and release you from jealousy. If you're prideful, ask the Most High to release you from being prideful or obsessed, or whatever the case may be. If you're insecure, ask God to give you the confidence to be able to be more happier. Like, ask God to heal you so you could be more evolved emotionally. Tell God to die down whatever ego you may have so you can heal. Cause you're jacked up. You know, it's time to deal with that. Ask God to heal you. Ask God to help you be more confident. Pray for confidence, not pride, not ego. It's a difference between being confident and when we talk about confident, we're talking about confident as in confident in God. Your confidence comes from the Most High, not from yourself. It's not about your appearance and how you look. It's about your what you have inside. So ask God to make you better when it comes to your confidence level. Meaning, I want to be most high God, mother and father of righteousness. I want to be, can you help me release all ego and be confident in you? Heal me in a way to where I would never have to be validated by anyone but you, God. Make me feel complete because I feel like I have to lean on others to validate me. It's hard to hear, baby. A lot of people, they be attacking my life because they don't like the truth. But that's the only way. You're not about to sit here and lean on no one else's energy. Go heal yourself. Please, God, can you help me learn how to be more secure within myself? Right. God, please, can you find where this jealousy stems from? Can you help me release it? How do I start with releasing jealousy? I don't know how I feel to be jealous. So I can't tell you. All I can say is get you a pen and paper and write down why you jealous and where does it stem from. Did someone try to, when you were a kid, did your parent try to, like, I'm seeing someone whose parent possibly did more for the other child than they did for you, and it instilled jealousy in you. Did your parent try to put you and your brother and your sister against each other or something? Or did you like, I remember, like, when I was at in high school, it was this girl that will be favored by the teacher. Like, she will always be favored by the teacher. I wasn't jealous, but I was like, man, why the teacher never be like that towards me? So I wrote her a long letter about how I wish that she'd be doing that to me too. She never talked to me about it. She never addressed it. She act like I never wrote the letter. Like, she walked right past me, act like I didn't exist. And I was like, dang, like, that was so embarrassing. I felt so hurt about that. But with that said, like, that there could have instilled jealousy in me. But now that I realize it, the girl that she was like bonding with had a lot of more issues. Like, she was going through a lot of trauma. And so she had a child at an early age, and I didn't realize all that. But the teacher just never was like that with me. She will always be weird towards me. I don't know. As a kid, I just never was treated right. Well, with other people. I don't know what it was, but that could have made me jealous, or it more so made me feel like an outcast. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know how I feel to be jealous. I would say when maybe I was jealous when this girl got her nursing degree, and I had twins and they were small, and I wanted to go to school and become something, and she done got her master's, her nursing degree, her bachelor's in nursing. She got her master's, and she was doing so good. And I'm like, we went to the same school and everything. And I'm like, dang, like, I want to be like that. And maybe that was jealousy. I don't know. But it ain't to the point where I'm like wanting to hurt somebody. I don't know. Maybe some people be like, they didn't have like a good home. Maybe they were mistreated, and then they saw other people wearing nice clothes, whatever it stems from. Like, write that down so you can learn how to heal that, because you're never gonna heal if you always jealous. Jealousy is never, it's you'll never win like that. You just gonna be effed up. You gotta heal. Oh, you a God under the Most High King? That's what's up. I'm just here spreading positivity. Thank you. We need positivity. You sound like a mirror. We typically handle ego differently. I laugh at myself a lot as if exactly. It just made me feel some type of way. Like, damn, that messed up. I guess I just got used to it and don't affect me anymore. I be like, it was expected, very misunderstood. Yeah. Someone was always down talking me as a G. Yeah. Why did Cain kill Abel? Start there. Ooh, you right. And I'm just crushing on our host. She's right. Yeah, that's a good story, Cain and Abel. That's a very good story. That's messed up. Bruh, we gotta move better. We sure do. Because it's just, someone's fighting. They know they need to heal. Someone really knows they need to heal. They know they need to heal. And they gonna heal. We gonna pray for these people. Because they cannot deal with the collective. Someone's like emotionally, this is the energy. Like when you're someone who just has to think on how to be strategic all the time, you're out of alignment with your authenticity. You can't be authentic being strategic all the time. Like it sometimes your strategic planning and being sneaky and all that, it only causes you to lose yourself. Make sure it's balance in that. Make sure you have balance. Yeah. And recognize when you're like, it's okay to recognize when you're in the code. If you ain't feeling good, don't lie to yourself saying that you feel good. If you don't feel good, say you don't feel good. If you're not happy, say you're not happy. If you're jealous, say you're jealous. If you are in competition with someone, ask yourself, why am I in competition with this person? Why do I feel like I have to rush? Why do I feel like I have to compete with someone? Like, start asking yourself why. Why am I jealous? Why am I angry? Why am I feeling sad? Start. That's your shadow work. Realize where you are. It's time to heal. It's really time to heal, guys. I know you heartbroken, but you gotta heal. Now that you're down where you are, you gotta learn that the pain that you present to others, whatever you wanted to however you wanted to hurt somebody, it only went back to you. Remember, silly, everything you do to me will be done to you. You gotta learn that what goes around comes around. And you gotta learn how to build yourself up. No one else can do that for you. Exactly. Time to get active. Yep. Card reading, you had to have the person split the cards for energy. Talk it with yourself and higher power helps. Yep. The before time, Joe. Yeah, guys. This phone about to go out though. But yeah, definitely a cycle is over. It's complete and it's done. You're never going back. And you can't go back, because if you do, it's going to throw you off balance and throw you off of your journey and your path. So stay on your path, and just because things may not be just because things may not be going how it should be going, know that God is going to turn it around. You funny, Lotus King. But yeah, you'll be all right. Sending you all love. Those who are going through difficult times emotionally, I'm asking the Most High to heal you. Find out where your pain comes from so you can heal that. Okay? You got this. Ain't no way I did this to myself. Nah, facts, I take it. Chin up, best out. By we reap what we sow. Karma debt been paid in full though. Ashe, Esmeralda. What about a 5D world? The 5D world is it's more so of a high vibrational world. So it's more so where it's more so your higher vibration. But let me read on it real quick so we can get more of it. I did a reading on this a while back. So it's not about the physical, okay? Yeah. So it's not physical. Like, we're on the 3D level. The 5D is more so soul leveling and bonding. So you'll find yourself doing a lot of telepathy, thinking of each other at the time. So now when you're in the 5D, I don't know if any of you noticed that you're like doing a lot of telepathy. Protect your spiritual space, your mental space, because people are going to be doing a lot of telepathy on you, projections and things of that nature. So you can start feeling what other people are feeling about you, how other people feel about you, and what other people want to happen to you. Your dream connections, unconditional love. People are attacking my dream state because I usually dream a lot. And I do dream, but I'm not remembering my dreams. So I gotta pray on that and ask God to help me remember them, because people, they don't want my dreams are. I be getting. I'm like my dreams. They come to life. They actually manifest into the physical world, and when I do my dream interpretations, they it be happening. It be warnings. And so make sure you're protecting your dream space. Also, the 5D is about unconditional love. So you're at this higher realm where you're just very positive. You're like a light, okay? You represent a whole star seed. You've you transform into your north node. If you're not in your north node, you're headed there. So you're feeling connected even in separation. So even if you're not like doing good financially, that's going to be coming because you're more in a higher vibration. Nothing too low can mess with you. So the 5D energy feels magical and intense, but it doesn't automatically fix the 3D issues like communication, commitment, or independence. You can feel spiritually bound and still have very human problems. And yeah, we are having those issues, but we're getting through them. But whatever you manifested is coming into the physical world. So the blessings that you manifested in the 5D is coming into the physical. You're going to be getting justice. People are talking about it. It's a lot of talk about the justice that you'll be getting. And it's because you closed out a cycle, collective. You don't have to go back because you learned the lesson. You've healed. So now it's time to develop. It's time to evolve. So even look, you're no longer connected to the past. So even if you're just going to be recognizing where people are spiritually, and it's not for you to judge, it's for you to just see the difference. Okay, you're in a winning state. You're gaining victory, new opportunities, and even financial blessings that could be coming towards you, collective. And you're very clear on your thinking and observant. Okay, so you're very selective, and there are people who mad about that, collective. People who want to mess up your energy. But I'm telling you to stay committed to the goal and know that you can do anything. This emperor, he's very, very controlling and negative. This person needs to get out your energy. He's like, you're not even connected to this person. Person need to move on, because you're coming into a very profitable time, collective, and it's because you've healed. You're gonna be just fine. Stay connected. Stay in control of your energy, and don't worry about others. They have to handle their own energy, and the magic they keep doing on you is only backfiring and causing them setbacks because they're not getting what they want. They're used to getting what they want, and they're not no more. Anything else? Yeah, this is a person who's in a never-ending story. Someone needs to remove themselves. They need to release and let go. Still trying to manifest a mending situation where someone wants to mend. Whew, child. Because someone is trying to fight you on your blessings. You got milk and honey coming, collective. It's coming for you. And it's chaos about this. This is what people are mad about. So stay on your journey, and meaning to remove things that don't serve you so that you can be in your higher vibration, because Spirit is telling you it's time to go. You've learned these lessons, so you get to move on. So yeah, it's over. But anyway, y'all, stay up. Well, stay positive. Work on yourself. Release negativity, jealousy, hatred, competition. Because the only person you're in competition with is yourself. No one's competing with you. No one got time for that. Everyone has their own life and their own purpose. All right? We got to gain some self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. When you heal, you help others heal. You're a light. Come out of guilt. If you're going through a situation with guilt, release guilt and bring peace to the situation by learning to release and let go. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Good night. Thank you all for showing